Elder Gargaroth, a very sexy beast.
Greetings, everyone. I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad that you are here. We're going to be playing some Magic: The Gathering Arena today, as always. These are some of the highlights from our stream, and I really hope you enjoy the games. If you do really enjoy the program, please don't forget to leave a like and subscription. It really, really helps the channel. So without further ado, let's get to the games.
We're actually going to be playing a little bit of Quita Spike combo. Quita Spike, 3 mana equipment, equips to 3. Equip creature has Death Touch. And yeah, it used to be called Type 2, not my tongue. Equip creature has Death Touch. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, that player loses half their life. Round it up. All right. Then Warlock class, if you have it on the 3rd level, says at the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses life equal to the life they lost this turn. So considering this is rounded up, whatever that total was, they will die immediately. So it ends up being, whereas if you connect with Quita Spike at all, they die. So naturally, we have a bunch of, we have a fair amount of removal spells. Some go for the throat, some Blood Chief's Thirst, a little Binding the Old Gods, as ways of ramping up into our other stuff. But then we also have Spawn of Mayhem, Flying, and Trample. Again, Trample, very, very important here, folks, because if any amount touches them, then they lose half their life, and then, of course, they die. Elder Gargaroth, Vigilance, Trample, Reach, very, very good. Menace and Lifelink, folks, not Trample, but Menace, very difficult to deal with. It also has the added benefit of being a 7/5 that comes down later on in the game. We are trying to ramp up a bit because we need to get to the 7 mana for the Warlock class. So, right, we need some ways of getting there. We also have Lucamina to grant us more lands. And, but of course, this also fits down here as well. It's not Odebian. I will change that in just a minute, but I want to get through this part. So it ends up kind of curving out really well when you look at it like this, but then with the flexibility that these prototype cards add, very nice. And then, of course, the secret sauce that's kind of helping it all stick together is assemble the team. Search your library or search the top third of your library, round it up for a card, put that card in your hand, and shuffle. Means that, since it's a 2-card combo, likely we will have one piece or the other when we start up the game. This will find us the other piece, and then it's just a matter of getting there. So a little spot removal to try and slow the game down, get like a Spawn of Mayhem in the air, and go to town, right? So we'll see if that works out. All right, and there we go. How do you spell Quietus? Is it Quietus? All right, there we go. Update. There we go. It is historic. Because of the assemble the team, right? I think you could play, we also have Wilson that's historic and Lucamino it's historic, but it could be played without those. So you could probably adapt this to Explorer relatively easily. Sure. Okay. Well, our string of not drawing our dual lands continues. I did put them all in here, right? Maybe I'm supposed to check. Because we should have all 4 Deathcap Blades, all 4 Overgrown Tombs, and all 4 Pathways. Maybe we'll have to check that. All right. That said, we do have the whole combo in our hand. Just like creatures is all we need on the battlefield here. I think we are just going to level up the Warlock class. Should be able to find a land. We in fact do. Play him with Narset? Oh my word, Gruffles. How old's your son? Is your son ready to be emancipated yet? Because I mean, if my dad played Narset against me, that'd probably be it. He's 8 months? All right, there you go. All right, well, Flash Gorger, come on down. Safera. Helix is our Flash Gorger. Everybody's life total stays the same. Passes again. All right, well, I guess we're just going to advance the board with Quita Spike and a tap land. Kick the can down the road, proverbially speaking. We'll go with assemble the team now. Probably just the Gargler, I guess. And Deathcap Glade Warlock class. Bazoo, glad you made it, my friend. Tojin, glad you made it. Good to see you. Would you say your content is more competitive or casual? Definitely more casual. No doubt about it. Like, I have a great deal of respect for content creators who make competitive content and stuff. But I am definitely more more casual. Like, there was a time, it's been a while, there was a time when I would have considered myself a very competitive player, right? Because, you know, it's just one of those things. As you develop and everything, it can be very fun to flex those competitive muscles. But you know, once you've won a tournament or two, once you've really gotten yourself out there, it's like, you know, loses some of the luster, you know? Saying Quita Spike isn't competitive. I didn't say that directly. You said that, for the record. I didn't say that. You said that. And for the record, I'm also offended by that. How dare you insinuate that Quita Spike isn't a tier 1 strategy? You know. But for the record, Tojin, you know, I've made some competitive content in the past. Like last year, I did win the Stream League, took first place. You know, some stuff like that. But it's just not, you know, it's definitely not the focus of where I typically try to make content, you know? So I guess our opponent won't let us keep things. But, you know, we're going to keep trying to do the things anyway. And going to get rid of Brotherhood's End, I guess. Though, no, it's probably supposed to be the Abrade, because that's an instant. And we really want to keep our Quita Spikes around. That's a great question. And I don't know the answer to that for sure, Tojin, honestly. Because again, I want to stress, YouTube does not care about me. And tries to avoid me at all possible. So it would be very tempting for me to say, oh, it's because it cares about competitive more. But some of the videos that do pop off are Commander videos. So it could just be that the less competitive players are more interested in Commander specifically. Okay, maybe. But, you know. Geomancer's Gambit. That does not kill our Phyrexian Flesh Gorger, notably. This one does. Maybe. Not yet, it doesn't. So, Phyrexian Flesh Gorger? Paste it? Down to 2? Okay. So they have to kill Phyrexian Fleshgorger on their turn, but they can't do it with targeted removal. Oh, get out of here. Oh, well, hold on. Never mind. Ugin sweeps away our Warlock classes, but this is colorless. Quita Spike, tier 1. Taste it. How you like them apples? All right, well, fine. Let's try this. Overgrown Tumb. See what happens here. How was your day, Vazul? Are you winning? Not really, Ratchet. No. But we're having a great time, so that's got to count for something. Uh-oh, Forest. Yanawar. Well, then I guess. We are going to go ahead and bolt the birds. If our opponent was excited enough to mulligan down to 5, we dare not let the Llanowar Elves live. Wilson! You know. Forest. Uh-oh, Llanowar tribe. That is a lot of mana, folks. All right, pass that turn. Honestly, the snap stream went great, Buzzle. We kind of crushed it. Can't complain about that. That is for sure. Opponent bolts in for Karn. Our opponent's on a mulligan to 5. Blue Dream Legend, glad you made it. Good to see ya. Man. Ugh. It is, Irish Wiz. It is. All right, well, Luke Mena. Lair of the Hydra. No attacks. Yeah, we were, the combo is Quita Spike and Warlock class. All right. And Paradise Druid shows up. All right. Well, go for the throat. Swamp. Combat. Karn. Opponent will almost certainly trade here with somebody. Yep, sure enough. It's Wilson! All right. Down to 1. But I think we're actually just going to go ahead and Wilson rather than assemble the team to make sure that Karn goes away. Because if they top deck a land, or I mean a creature here that can block, it really messes us up. Ball, glad you made it. Good to see ya. Liquid metal coating. Sure. And Nissa? Okay, not Nissa. I was gonna say, that would be absolutely peak disgusting. Opponent allows it to happen, unsurprisingly. Part of me wants to just liquid metal coating, or Besage you the liquid metal coating here, but we're gonna go ahead and assemble the team instead. And bargain on the fact that Karn isn't going to show back up. Because we don't have a lot of time. They have a lot of mana, right? They have 6 mana available, right? So with the combo assembled, like, we can start doing stuff, right? And Warlock class lets us go and find... Well, only if they have Karn. Liquid metal coating doesn't do anything without Karn. Right? So they've got to... You know, they've got to have both halves. Right? So... Combat... Opponent. What have you got? Wait a spike. 7. 6. Paradise Druid. Yeah, but they have to have those. They don't have that many cards in hand, right? And, you know, it's one of those things where if we give them forever, they will draw into their stuff, right? They're going to get another card. They're going to get Ugins or Ulamogs or whatever the heck other things they're doing. They're going to get those things, right? So... this line kind of makes it so they don't have forever. Got him! GG, Fazio. GG. Elder Gargaroth. A very sexy beast. It only happens until the end of turn, Demon Lexus. It was a close one, Blue Dream Legend. It was a close one. Alright, just another Warlock class, I guess. It's quite possible we're supposed to Wilson there, but they were holding up all this mana, so it kind of felt like they might just be holding up a kill spell. Which admittedly, I guess, Wilson has Ward too, so I guess probably fine. Lucamina, come on down. Find ourselves a basic land. You dated it? Is it a few hundred years ago? How do you know how old an Elder Gargaroth is? Is it possible that Gargaroths actually have like a 2-year lifespan? So an Elder is someone that's like, you know, 1 3/4 years old or something? Is that not possible? That's the one. Oh, it's not possible. Well, darn it. Okay. That's a good one. You have to make something up. Oh, I see. Well, I mean, I don't know all the specifics on it, you know? You cut it in half and count the rings to determine the age? I see. All right. Makes sense. Opponent Liliana's. and has a removal spell somehow, like a -2/-2 thing, disfigure or something. They haven't had anything leave yet, so Fatal Push not online. How's your day, Jocks of the Mighty? Yeah. Let's just... Binding the Liliana. Tail Swipe. Draws a card. All right. Damage dealt. I'm living my best life, Jaxer, honestly. It's been good. And I couldn't be happier. I'm kind of concerned that our opponent likely has removal, right? They haven't done anything. So removal almost a given here, right? I guess Spawn of Mayhem, come on down. Makes our opponents go for the throats and stuff come online, but it is what it is. They deadly dispute the Shambling Ghast. All right, that is not removal, so at least it's sorcery speed removal if it is. All right, opponent played Platinum Angel, made it hexproof, so I extinction evented and he quit immediately. Nice. You gotta love it. Obliterator comes on down. Opponent tries to fight. We respond with a go for the throat. No brawling for you. They remove anyway? Presumably. Extinction event. They do. Alright. Creatures gain death touch. Whatever. Wait a spike. Mana being awkward here. Phyrexian Fleshgorger is a good one. Don't mind if I do. Opponent reading Quita Spike. Alright. Blood on the Snow removes our Wilson. Brings back Liliana. You got it. So awkward. Part of me, we need to level up the Warlock class and stuff, right? But this might give us an opportunity to get the Hive of the Eye Tyrant out of the way as well. And that Hive of the Eye Tyrant is awkward. So, as long as that happens, that would be really nice. Ah! Hopefully I didn't do anything too nasty. Just kicked the wrong thing. Alright, so Invoke Despair makes us invoke away a Warlock class. You got it. So no Hive of the Eye Tyrant going away. I don't think we can really waste the go for the throat since we know they're on Phyrexian Obliterator stuff. Actually, let's just Elder Gargaroth. This lets us keep go for the throat up in case they go, Obliterator, fight spell in the same turn, It also leaves us open to, yeah, okay, there you go. If we draw land, we can... Yes. Go for the throat, putting in work here. Oh my, folks. So we did not get the land. So I guess we're just going to level up the Warlock class. We've been itching to do that all game long anyway. Leave behind a creature so that we have something to equip the Quita Spike to, if nothing else, right? We have the combo assembled. Opponent loses some life, loses some more life. Down to 10. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Meter Master corrects equals 6? All right. I suppose we had that coming. So, actually, we're actually going to cast the small Phyrexian Flash Gorger so that we can equip it right now. And this way we can still go for the throat something if we need to. The size is now irrelevant because if we connect, they die, right? Come on! Come on! All right. Same Liliana. Third time. Well, right. That Burial guy. But that's why we did it this way instead of the other way. Ah, shoot. So we don't have any way of getting rid of the Liliana in this. So we just have to take... assemble the team to give it another shot. Find the old gods. That'll do it. The Sharp. Liliana Dread, our general. Going away. This Hive of the Eye Tyrant may not appear very threatening, but it is a very, very scary card for our opponent because, oh my goodness, they have to have instant speed removal to be rid of it. And it will kill them next turn. They might not see it, though. Eye Twitch. Okay. Do you have instant speed removal? All right. Hey! Got him! Oh no! Oh, okay, they didn't have enough mana. Sure. And I guess we're gonna start on Castle Lockling. Assassin's Trophy, Crust the Dust. I don't like it. I think it's actually kind of bad and historic. It just gives your opponent extra resources, you know, and once it's late in the game, it's good, but earlier in the game, it, you know, is just as likely to cost you the game as win you the game. Yeah, exactly. Uses here. It doesn't. It doesn't like the first word, Hazmat. You know. I'll let you figure out why. You know. I mean, Crusted Us, obviously, there are plenty of times it's good. I'm not saying Assassin's Trophy is bad as a card. It's also, like, great in Commander and stuff like that. But it's... I think in Historic and specific, it is very likely to lose you the game. Right? Alright, Stephanie. Hitting us with Gutter Bones. You got it. Five cards in hand. Skyclave Shade, huh? All right. Fine. Let's go ahead and Phyrexian Flesh Gorger. And see what the opponent has to say about that. Mortality Spear is different. It is more expensive. Binding the Old Gods is here on purpose because it also helps ramp us to the 7 mana required to activate Warlock class. Hey, not offensive Twitch name. Glad you made it, my friend. Scourge of Valkas? It's the only Scourge that's coming to mind. And I don't think that's on the client. Scourge of... Scourginess? Yeah, I can't think of another Scourge. Scourge of your mama? You know, what do you know about my mama? What do you know about my mama? My mama's a nice lady. Oh, Fracture? Stephanie? Wasn't very nice. Operation Remy, gonna let me get comfy. All right. Liliana gonna go up. I'm kind of surprised the opponent didn't go. Just let the Demonic Embrace go to the bin. Combat. Go after Liliana. And draw a card? I think we're gonna draw a card. Lucamina, huh? Scourge of Skyclaves. Primarily because I forgot that card was a card. Your mama's so poor, she went to McDonald's and put a shake on layaway. No. How do you know my mother? How do you know my mother? It sounds like you know my mother. We were that poor. Alright. So, probably gonna be adapting our Lucamena. But going to be go for the throating the Skyclave Shade, for sure. Judith is a Scourge Diva. She is. Such a Scourge Diva. Can you even imagine? It is another combo with Warlock class, I guess. Didn't think about that. Did not think about that. And worthy of consideration, no doubt. Yeah, they definitely messed up playing a land pre-combat. I mean, it wasn't going to change what we did. Because if they animate the Hive of the Eye Tyrant, like we know we got him anyway, if they don't, like, we're still going to do this. So, you know. Got to be able to discard a card, though, to get the Demonic Embrace back. And send away a foe rest. Lucamina. Maybe Yargle, because it's Yargle. We haven't played with Yargle in a long time. Maybe we should be playing with Yargle. Draw another card. Although maybe we were supposed to gain 3 life there. It's possible that gaining 3 life was actually better than the card. Them activating Hive of the Eye Tyrant now. I was going to say, there's no way that's correct. My mom is so poor. She waves around a popsicle and calls it air conditioning. Wow. Overgrown Tomb. Phyrexian Flesh Gorger. Gorge on some of that flesh there. All right. Luris with Class and Skyclave. Sure. Okay. Lucamina comes back specialized. Drew, evening to you as well, my friend. Sure enough, Stephanie. I guess. Start here. I'm worried our opponent's just going to be on auras. Yeah, blue-white auras. Indeed. And they have so much redundancy now on draw card creatures. Whether it's the Storm Chaser Drake or the Core Spirit Dancer or Light Paws or, you know, it's like they have a million different ways of stopping you from interacting, you know? The Flesh Gorger. Come on down. We do at least have Boseiju to strip a pivotal enchantment off, hopefully. Selfless Savior gets the enchantment. Okay. Well, combat. Opponent allows it to connect. So I guess we just spawn Warlock class? I mean, I guess the guy here, yeah, that'd be pretty good. Great God, I'm glad you made it. I don't know if it's just an American thing, but that's the only way I've ever heard it pronounced my entire life is Harbinger as opposed to like Harbinger or whatever. Okay. Assemble the team. Probably just going after Go for the Throat here if we find one. Definitely Harbinger. I don't think that's true. But I would accept a Google translation telling me otherwise. All right. What have you got, Willio? Just allows it to die. All right. I don't think we want to give up our Boseiju yet. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Exactly. Original Twitch, glad you made it. You do think it's true. Fair enough. I mean, give me a Google pronunciation guide. I will absolutely concede the point. I'm not here to be a grammar Nazi, you know, but you know, Harbinger. What's a Harbinger? So we have to go like this. John keeps claiming that he's building decks showcasing different cards when in truth they're all assemble a team decks. I mean, the last 2 days it has been. I've been having a great time with assemble a team. All right, they go to 1, but then Warlock class finishes the job. Gotcha, Guilio. You know, that's not the conversation we were having. But that's a binary choice I remember. Okay? That's not one I get confused over. But yeah, indeed. Yeah. So Buried Fox, glad you made it. Yeah. No, it's not, Iward. Believe it or not. I do very much remember the answer to that one. Yeah. So, folks, this opponent is going to get us with Tarmogoyf if we respond with, or if we play Cry the Canary and they respond with anything and Tarmogoyf grows. But if they don't have an instant, it does not. So we're going to try it. Get blown out. It's fine. But the card isn't doing much for us anyway. So. Yeah, indeed, Mome. But anyway, so like another one is like, again, I understand the difference between there, and there. But a classic example is how to spell there. The THEIR one. I finally had an explanation that made sense because it's the IR, right? And that, for some reason, really helps me remember how to spell there. But literally, for decades of my life, I knew what there meant, as in it's something they own. But I can't, I just could not remember if the I went first or the E went first, or whatever, right? So, it's a thing. Tarmo math is hard, Oblivions. Yeah. See that? I hate that expression, Emiley. I hate it with a fervent passion because that only works with some words. If it was every time, fine, that rule is great. Only the other words that do that it doesn't work for, ruin that rule. Fjord Calvin, welcome back. Good to see you again. Well, the Quetzal Beast putting in work this game. That's for sure. Yeah, great God, like, that's absolutely true. I can't explain my, my own personal oddities here. They are very strange. So, part of me just wants to, like, slam a Gargaroth here, but I'm afraid of what our opponent might do if we do. The first thing we're going to do is see if they block, because I doubt it, but they might. All right, they don't. You know what? Let's gargle. Yeah. No, Garrick's Harbinger does not. It has hexproof from black. It is a solid card, though, and definitely worth considering. Unless you just don't feel like it. Exactly, Emiley. Yeah, so as far as the hard and soft are, folks, that's a thing from English stuff. And my mom was an English teacher, so she really tried to beat this into me. Again, I can't explain it to you properly because I can't remember it properly. But it's a thing where, you have, it's either like or like, you know, not but it's another R sounding R word, you know? I'm sure you all understand what I'm saying. You know. Thank you, Zgeiger. I appreciate that. Yes, little one. 4 miles, good lord. My daughter is very afraid of something. She has ran 4 miles to get away from whatever it was she was scared of. Astral's Flame, glad you made it. Good to see ya. No grammar rules as far as I'm aware. I did not know that, Echo Slayer. To distinguish class, in 20 years, grammar will be dead. Interesting. You know, that is a piece of history I was not aware of, Scum7. Is that confirmable somewhere? But oh boy, Astral Flame, living my best life. Folks, Astral Flame, fellow degenerate gamer. Plays a lot of dragons, some Jund, Golgari style stuff, but loves dragons, plays a lot of dragons. So we got him? Or maybe not. Oh my goodness, almost. Actually, we might. This might be enough. Okay. Because Trample and Death Touch is a heck of a drug, folks. Then half their life, rounded up. Yes! Got him! Ah, boy. Harbinger. That's right. Thank you, Tri's Wisdom. I'm glad you found something to return for. Hargerbil, yes. Hargerbil. All right, just a minute. I gotta look at the he's like the second. So Harbinger. Harbinger. Harbinger Jar Bing. Yes, that's right. Mana Confluence into Symmetry Sage. What is our opponent doing? At least medium, Mama May. Well, whatever they're doing, it's going to be more than 2 life this turn, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of that thing. Whether there's a vowel before or after the G, sound changes whether it's hard or soft. I see. We just call him Dave. Yeah. So opponent on the pay all of my life plan. All right. Okay. That one was taken ever so slightly out of context. You should know. I guess we've got to try and gain life back. So we're going to go this way. Really wanted a better removal spell. Thoughts on Graveyard Trespasser? It's definitely a card I remember, but I don't remember what it does. What does Graveyard Trespasser do? Is that the one where you draw cards when things die? No, that's Cemetery Gatekeeper. No, Cemetery Gatekeeper's the Zombie Lord. Battle of pronunciation on GIF. I understand it's a graphics thing, so it's supposed to be spelled like, or pronounced like graphics or whatever. But the creator of GIF said it's GIF. Oh, that's the one that the werewolf one. Sure, sure, sure. Exactly, Gerard's wisdom. We love Strider, but you know, is what it is. That might be the card we're looking for, honestly. Yeah, but the creator said it's GIF. The person who made it literally called it GIF. Does that not count for something? Like the person who created, you know, like the Snuggie called it the Snuggie, so you call it the Snuggie. Just saying. You know? Steino. Glad you made it. Oh, but no hat. All right, that regular guy. Fair enough. Creators are overrated? Boy, boy, is that the truth. Is Scuba Suba or Scuba? How could it be Suba or Suba? What? How is that even a possibility? Oh. Scuba or Scuba? There's no way it's anything other than Scuba. Or you're literally just fibbing to me to try and, you know, make fun of me. There's no debate on Scuba, is there? Is there an area of the world Scuba is anything other than Scuba? Like even a town? Because I would like to figure out where everyone is wrong, like on the planet. If there's a place where we can go where every single human being is incorrect, that would be an interesting place to show up. I call it Scrubba. Shooby-Doo. Richard Garfield. Yeah, but, you know. Well, this stinks. So, Reckless Charge does shrink the Gitu Lava Runner, conveniently enough. So they target their own Dreadhorde Arcanist, which means we have the freedom to block here, but we're also almost certain to die. Oh boy, hold on though. So we attack then, and if they just have the nuts, we die. But since they're at 8 and a bunch of their lands are pain lands, we might just win. This is the we're trying to go for the win as opposed to going for the not die plan, right? Okay. Down to 5. Down to 2. Finding the old gods. We're at 8, folks. What about your pronunciation of Wooburg? Is there another way of pronouncing Wooburg? With the E? It's not pronounceable unless you add an E in there somewhere. It's just a collection of consonants after the woo. Woo. Got him.